All right, hello and welcome back again as we get ready for our second game of the night as we are going to have the Missouri Mudcats taking on the Kansas City Foxtrotters. Should it be an interesting game as always, but we'll see how it goes. As I need to get the info sent out. And there we go. Like I said, hopefully an interesting one. You can see the rosters, or the records, I mean, not too different with 1 and 2 versus 0 and 3. Yeah, I think it's fine. I wasn't sure if I spaced the records correctly, but I think it just looks weird because obviously the logos are cropped differently since Mudcats is diagonal. But anyway, moving on through our schedule, you can see that one sweep on the board. We'll see if we get another here, but I'm definitely hoping for a closer series. And then last time we highlighted our key matches, I think Luxor Madison probably up there towards the top. Atlanta Erie and Deadwood Birmingham probably next. This one is still important, but obviously not the top teams involved, so that's how it goes. Look at our standings. You can see Mudcats in the 1 and 2 mess, while KC at the bottom in that 0 and 3 side of things. So both these teams below 500 both want the win to get back on track. Now, like I mentioned in the Discord, it's a tale of two seasons for KC. They've had a rough start in both. Season 1, they remained at a poor record and got last place, I believe. Season 2, they started 0-3 and won 8 straight. Now, I think most likely they probably go somewhere in the middle this season, but hey, we'll see. As you can move on down to our stats, T-Mac and Corvus, I got ahead of myself. T-Mac and Jared will be your key players. Corvus also someone to watch, as this will be her first game with the team, and first game of the season on an actual team. Averages are split 3-3. I'd say with how they're split, it probably goes in favor of KC. More goals, more saves, and better shooting percentage versus more shots. Doesn't matter if they're not converted. More assists just shows play style, and more demos just shows play style. So I think stats-wise, you've probably favored KC, and this one will be interesting. But I do think we have everyone in, and so we can get ready to go. Now, again, you can see the streaks. Mudcats played 2 Game 5s to start their season, dropping against, see if I can remember, Inchin and Luxor, I believe. Or I might be switching them with Boston, because they both were similar. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's what they did. And then they got that win last week over New Mexico. Meanwhile, KC have struggled and gone 0-3. But hey, it's still early season, and so these teams do have a chance to pull it back. Same story as Mudcats New Mexico last week. Definitely one of the easier games that should be on your slate, at least based on the projections. So this will be one they want to win, but which side can get it done? I think I'm just going to side. Actually, no, I'm going to side with KC. Obviously, this is a poor start for me, as Chipmunk already has a goal on the board. So the Mudcats will start out with first blood. T-Mac puts pressure on. Wildboy makes the save, but not far enough away. And Chipmunk drops it right back down and in. So Mudcats get the first goal, and they will play with a lead. But I'm just favoring KC. I believe that this team will get it together. And, I mean, they haven't had Corvus up to this point either. So I think with both Corvus and Jared, that's a really strong duo. And I'm interested to see how they work together. This will flick over to the left side. Now it'll bounce straight back down. Brady trying to dive in. It's 50'd out to Chipmunk. Chip with control goes for the shot. Jared is there. T-Mac blocked to the side again. Now this one dropping down. Chip trying to win it forward. I mean, Dishonored, I almost just went with the Mudcats because, I mean, there's more proven results over there. But I think the Mudcats are a solid team, while I think KC have the potential to be a pretty good team. So if I was just going based on what we have, I would definitely favor the Mudcats in this game. I'm just going on potential. Like, what could this team be? And we'll see. Obviously, like I said, not a strong start for that take, as the Mudcats had definitely the lion's share of the pressure so far. And that one goal on the board, but long game left to go as Corvus pops this one forward, drops it down. Jared's there, but it's blocked away by T-Mac. Now Wild Boy off the left wall. It'll bounce down again, trying to chase, but we'll just get the boost steal as Chip gets it around him. Corvus now back to the corner. Wild Boy will take over. Might have had a reset. Does get a pinch around, but it's still right at Chipmunk. And Missouri continue to hold on. Now Corvus up for it. Drops it down towards net. T-Mac blocks it out to the side. One shot forward again. Jared trying to jump in. Will get a touch, but still down to Breezy. Now rolled forward. T-Mac will turn as he gets the boost. Choosing to be patient. Now he'll drop down, waiting on Corvus. She'll catch, and she'll get a big 50 away. Now down off the sidewall, looking for the pinch in front. Breezy able to send it away. As we approach halftime here, still 1-0, although that's an awkward double commit. Corvus will help with that touch, but Missouri... or KC getting a little bit awkward there, as of course they do still need to find themselves a goal. So now rolling down again. Jared looking for the play, blocked away by T-Mac. Now T-Mac down the corner around, looking for the play down. Corvus able to send it away. One forward, Breezy able to knock it to the side. Chip trying to dive in. It'll get cleared down the sideline. Another drop down. Wild Boy up the left wall. Will get back to it. Looking for the touchdown. It is right at Breezy, though, and he will make the save. Good into the corner. It will bounce out. Up high in the air, dropping down. Wild Boy will try to go. He'll get a 50. Bouncing back down again. Breezy just going to drop it down to his corner where Chipmunk won't get it. Corvus hits wide. Chip will try to jump up. Jared will get a 50. It'll bounce out off the corner again. Now dropping down, it's T-Mac. Up to the ceiling, looking for the drop down. Gets it off the back wall, but no one there to dive. Chip will get there eventually, but at that point, not scoreable. As Missouri just trying to build pressure. T-Mac, though, that shot blocked away by Corvus again. Wild Boy dives by, but doesn't have boost. Chip, up high touch. Jared will play it over to the right wall. Now Chip off the side wall again. T-Mac trying to drop it down. This one will bounce up high in the air. Jared looking for the catch. Wild Boy trying to get it away. Breezy will send it back forward. T-Mac off the corner again. Wild Boy able to pop it up. Now Chip bounces it up off the back wall. 50 seconds to go. Still 1-0 here. Missouri have ceded a little bit of the pressure, but of course they've taken it back as of late and still managed to keep a clean sheet overall. Chipmunk tries to pop this one forward. Corvus will hit it towards the blue half, but just no boost to follow it. So now T-Mac goes off the sidewall. Does get a double, but it is dunked by Jared. Breezy now taking control. Tries to pop it away. Wild Boy knocks it down. Wild Boy now goes up the sidewall looking for the touchdown. It's a demo on Jared. It's a clear by Chipmunk. Down to 10 seconds to go. KC trying to push forward, but Chipmunk won't allow it. Corvus catches it back, but Breezy crashes. The clock will strike 0. They need to go full field, and they will do nothing of the sort. I'm worried about potential. Missouri are worried about winning, and they do so cleanly. Outshooting 7-4. Only a couple less saves as well, as they're going to take this game with a scoreline of 1-0. Definitely not convincing, but definitely good enough. And, I mean, like I said, I was kind of believing in the potential pressure that we could see from this KC roster, but in that first game, they really just didn't have any threat. Felt like they got a couple plays forward. They got 4 shots on target, but none of them were really threatening. Missouri just able to kind of sit back and make the clears as they come and then push down, get some pressure, get a goal, win the game. So maybe we need to see a bit more of that chemistry, a little bit more of that connection, allowing KC to break through. But either way, We'll see how they respond as we load in for game number 2 here on DFH Stadium. Jared will walk it around to start, looking to get it up the sidewall. Breezy will let him go, starting to run low on boost. Joe's for the reset, but not going to get a lot with it. T-Mac now even on the 50. Chip going early, but loses out to young Wild Boy. Maybe now another one towards the net. Wild Boy up in the air, looking for the dunk, won't get it. Still no one able to turn for Missouri. Jared into the corner. It'll bounce straight out. Chip trying to go, not going to. Wild Boy, though, bounces it through. There's the first goal for KC, and they will score first in game number 2. Their first goal, their first lead. That's the start they wanted after a rough first game. And now the question becomes, can they hold it? Lucy now dropping it down. Right up off the ceiling, and it'll bounce back down again. Corvus around the outside. T-Mac will turn on it. Wild Boy trying to knock it back down. Now played back. Jared just going to bang it back in. T-Mac over off the right wall. It'll bounce down again. Corvus off the corner. Double down in front. Chip will pop it away. Wild Boy's in the air. It's a little bit wide, though. Now it's Breezy around the outside looking for the play. Gets by one. Tries to cut past another. Now goes again. Jared gets the dunk. Now bouncing down. T-Mac just dives by it. Jared trying to cut forward. Gets a 50 up the side wall. As the clock continues to tick, we continue to just remain at the midfield. Kind of similar to the first game. Going back and forth. No one really getting much past that one goal on the board. Jared, another catch back, just trying to reset, but Chip off the ceiling takes it away. Now a team bump. Jared, that's an awkward first touch. Breezy will get it by 2. Corvus left alone. She'll try to slow it down as well. Good first touch, will beat a couple. Now she'll try to follow it, but only able to get an even 50, but still Jared's up. Could have been scary, but blocked by Breezy. Wild Boy now up off the back wall. T-Mac's there to catch it away. Wild Boy on the re-center. T-Mac on the re-clear. Corvus drops it down off the left wall. Jared diving in again. Even 50, just wide of net. T-Mac trying to cut. Corvus diving off the bar. KC, probably the best threat we've seen this game, but still not quite able to push it across the line. And now this one up to the ceiling. It'll roll away again. Corvus won't get it. Wild Boy, drop down shot. It's 2-0. KC extend their lead. As they are now up by 2 with half the game left to play. Another one cleared forward. It'll bounce back down. Chipmunk up. Plays it off the backboard. Breezy there. Jared makes the save. T-Mac trying to get it forward again, but it's Corvus along clear. Wild Boy's already in the air. It's just a little bit wide, and he can't follow it up either. So close on the redirect, but that won't cut it as it remains 2-0. Now another one 50'd out. Corvus trying to get it away. Chip gonna bring it down, trying for the play out. Wild Boy will pop over it. Now Corvus trying to go. Corvus another pass back. Breezy in the air. Jared gonna make the save. Corvus trying for another touch, but it's right down to Chip, but it's dunked away again. Final 90 seconds, a role reversal. Missouri need a goal to get back into this one. Breezy now off the back wall. T-Mac diving in, 50'd away again. Chip will try, wide again. Now there's no one left to follow. Breezy will eventually get there to keep it alive, but the threat is dwindling. The time is dwindling. 1 minute left to go. And Missouri continue to trail by 2. Double commit here by KC, but the touch is good enough. The dunk is good enough, and Wild Boy will get another touch anyway. Jared now trying to catch it over to the right side. Taken by Chip. Down into the corner. Pop over one. Good clear by Corvus. That one might just go. Jared demoed, but the last defender misses. Corvus gets credit, and she makes the lead 3. Jared ready to secure. Demo comes through, but Breezy maybe trying to block the shot. Just watches it go by. Now 3-0 with 30 seconds to go, but Breezy wide again. It would have been a long shot, but that one had to go. Instead, it falls wide, and Kansas City are gonna take a game back. As the clock continues to drop down again to the final 10, to the final 5. This 3-goal lead isn't going anywhere, and the KC Foxtrotters tie the series at 1. 3-0, a little bit more one-sided than the first one. As the Foxtrotters outscore 6-4. Pretty close, but hey, shot difference of 2, goal difference of 3. You'll definitely take that. As they do fight back. We said they needed to find the threat. They needed to clean up a little bit of the mistakes. They did both. This time they don't concede a goal, and they put 3 on the board. So, great turnaround. Great turnaround for KC in this one, but we'll see how it goes. No, Dishonored, you don't get it. Anytime there's the slightest opportunity, Mers will bring it up. That's not a question. As we now load into game number 3. All even. Casey with momentum, but, I mean, we switched between 1 and 2. We could easily go back. So which team is clicking better on offense? That's really the question, because, of course, we haven't seen both teams score in a game yet. And Corvus looking for this one, but dunked away by Breezy. It will go wide, though, and bounce back out towards midfield. Well, Chipmunk will send it back in. T-Mac now getting up, can't reach it, and Jared will get it downfield. Caught into the corner, bouncing around. Wild Boy dives, Breezy gets it past him. Now Corvus off the back roll again, Wild Boy not on it. Popped away, high in the air. Jared will try to stay behind it. T-Mac catch back off the corner. Wild Boy shot, Breezy save. Now up in the air again. Breezy trying to catch it forward. Jared now forward again. Popped up high in the air. Wild Boy trying to knock it down as Chipmunk will get it away. Breezy off the back wall. T-Mac will be there first, but he can only catch it up the side wall. Of course, another one knocked down. It's right at Chip. And what a save by young Wild Boy. Just manages to skip it across the net, and it just about raises up high. Wild Boy now cut on this one. Won't get a whole lot done, but able to buy time and get a 50. And now Jared down from the ceiling again, looking for a double off the bar. Bouncing out, Wild Boy, the change-up right at Chip. Corvus now trying to drop it down again. Jared's there. It's 1-0. KC have scored 4 straight, and they will lead again in Game 3. It takes almost 2 minutes, but they continue with their Game 2 momentum, and they get the first on the board. Still a lot of time for Missouri, though, as they will try to break the trend we've had. Here down to the corner, Chipmunk will catch it down, has a bit of space. He'll go up from the sidewall, but Wild Boy shuts it down. Now off the back wall. Breezy trying to get over to the left side. T-Mac down into the corner, bouncing down. Jared the long clear, that one's wide, but he'll chase, he'll shoot. It is saved by Breezy. A diving effort. Able to skip it away, but it might not matter. Jared gets it back. They keep it away for a moment. But Jared is inevitable. And it's 2-0 again. No diving save this time. Slotted right between the defense. It is 5 straight goals and a 2-0 lead in game number 3. That one takes a big pinch down into the corner. Bouncing out again. Shot just a little bit wide. Corvus sticking with it around the outside. 50 down. Breezy up to the ceiling. It'll drop back down. Wild Boy over to the left. Corvus off the left again. Dropping down. Another one pinched forward by Wild Boy. T-Mac now brings it down. Chipmunk trying to win it forward. Wild Boy back into the corner. Chip the pass back and a long clear by Breezy. Jared now to bring it down. Pinched out again. Dropping. Jared shot towards net. T-Mac saves. Just under 2 minutes to go. Missouri still playing solid defense. But the pressure just so much from KC, and Missouri, of course, need goals at this point. They have not scored since game number 1. This continues to tick down. It's Breezy into the corner, bouncing down, rolling out right to Wild Boy, who pops it away. Wild Boy now, 50 into the corner. It'll bounce up. Looking to roll out. Wild Boy, another one down in front of the net. Bouncing. It's in. Wild Boy makes it 3. The lightest touch, and it just about rolls across the line. And so 76 seconds to go, and it's a 3-0 lead again. Chip trying to turn on this one. They go right through Corvus, but she still wins the 50. Jared trying to cut it down. It's popped up in the air again. Breezy off the right side. Chipmunk off the right side again. Looking to get it forward, but they're all awkward. They're all losing it. Wild Boy wins the challenge. He'll force it on target. He'll force another save. And the time continues to drop lower and lower. Final 35 seconds, maybe another goal. Jared makes it 4. Just a pop and watches it bounce through. The panic from Chip will not get it done. It is now 7 straight goals going back to game 1. A Brazil on the series, and Kansas City are rolling their way to match point. How about one more? This game far beyond iced. And yet they keep on going off the kickoff. Jared knocks in one more. Now 5-0 and 8-1 overall. Jared, another 1-1. This one's up towards the ceiling, dropping back down again. T-Mac trying to catch it away. Now the 50. Wild Boy forces it back in. Breezy down the middle towards the net. Popped up high in the air. Chip will knock it back down. T-Mac off the back wall. Corvus will get it around. Now another one played away. Breezy looking for a shot. Knocks it down a little bit wide. And the clock strikes 0. KC have won 2 straight. Just like that, they rattle off 8 straight goals. Only one word different from what we were saying last season. Of course, has been a good series for them. Had a little bit of doubt after the first game, but they knocked it into high gear. And they have taken down 2 straight. So we'll see as we get ready to move into game 4 shortly. Can KC run with the momentum and take one more as they need? Or will we see the Mudcats take it back? I'm not sure which one I said, but I think that's the right order. As we are now ready to go. As you might have seen, Chipmunk will leave and Dishonored stepping in. So the sub move comes through. And now the question is, will KC still get it done, or can Dishonored help be the difference? Mudcats have lost in 5 every week. Can they make it back to that faded stadium? Or will KC just be too strong on the day? Corvus off the back wall. Jared diving in, only able to keep it in the corner, but he'll go again. He'll drop it down off the bar, and Dishonored gets it away. Off the ceiling again. Jared trying to dive. That's on. That's in. KC have first blood. 9 straight goals and counting. The Foxtrotters have so much momentum. It almost feels insurmountable. Now Jared in the air, off kickoff again. Barely pinched away. Dishonored comes up huge. Somehow it stayed out. It stays 1-0, but for how long? Another big save by Breezy. The Mudcat defense on another level, but they still need to find the offense. Jared gonna get bumped. Breezy weak on the shot. Corvus will clear. Dishonored cuts it back in, but it's only to Jared. It's a free double. It's 2. A multi-goal lead again, as that will be 10 straight goals. Only a minute and a half in, and yet it almost feels chalked. Down from the ceiling again. Wild Boy trying to get it away. Missouri desperate to get anything to cross the line. This one cleared away right to Corvus. She'll just get it into the corner. Now Dishonored, another one cleared out. T-Mac just goes by it. Down from the ceiling again. Breezy there, blocked by Jared. Jared will turn around and he'll take control. Down the sideline, pops it out. Dishonored doesn't have it. Breezy does, but it's still oh so dangerous. But a good double by T-Mac. Now Wild Boy, another one shot forward, knocked away by Breezy. Corvus thinks about it. Instead, it's Jared, but it's blocked away. The defender got a piece. Now Wild Boy taking it back again. Another one shot forward, but it's blocked out to the side. Now Wild Boy looking for another play away. Gets the reset down, looking for the touch. Wild Boy trying to pop it back up again. T-Mac, another one cleared downfield. Jared will catch. Up from the corner looking for the play. Dishonored knocks it back down again. Wild Boy, another long clear downfield. This will go off the back wall. Bouncing away. T-Mac won't have that. Jared going for the shot, but it's just a roller and it's just cleared away. Final 2 minutes to play. The scoring has slowed down, but that only favors KC. Still up 2-0. Still holding Missouri to no goals since game 1. Breezy trying to pop it up. Dishonored will try to cut. That'll get down to the corner. It'll bounce out. Corvus looking for the touch. Looking for the air dribble down, as now it's Jared to get it away. T-Mac looking for the shot forward. Wild Boy, another catch, another cut. Look for the shot, but T-Mac dunks it back in. Corvus on the outside again. And it's Breezy to win it forward. T-Mac off back wall, bouncing back away. Dishonored able to get a 50 on it. It'll be Jared moving in next. Has to wait under it, though. This one getting a little bit awkward. Doesn't allow Breezy to jump it, although it bounces out to T-Mac. And he can only get it out to the corner. Dishonored, another good pinch. Breezy there. 51. A little bit high and sent to the side. Now the recenter. Corvus only as far as T-Mac, as he does get a 50, but it still ends up in KC's hands. As Jared's just about blocked to the side. Dishonored down from the ceiling. Wildboy off the side wall. Breezy finds T-Mac, pot forward. This one could be dangerous. It'll roll up, but Corvus is there. Now Wildboy off the sidewall. Dunked in by Breezy. Dishonored will go. It'll end up with T-Mac high in the air. Wildboy knocks it down. It's right at Breezy again, but it's right at Wildboy again. KC make another stop, and KC are on their way to a 4-game win. Final 10 seconds getting lower, down towards 0. We remain in the Mudcats half, and we remain with a KC victory. Game 1 brought questions. 2 through 4 brought answers. And the Foxtrotters take the series. We'll see if we'll have an interview. But what a game. Once again, dominating the shot column, 12-3. Of course, Jared again clear in terms of points, but really everyone involved. I mean, they kept the pressure so well. They got the shots through. Jared not the only one scoring, so obviously got to give a lot of credit to Jared for doing everything he did to earn that top spot on the leaderboard. But at the same time, can't discount the teammates, as this KC squad looks scary. Now, I don't have an answer just yet. We will see if we're going to have an interview. If we don't get an answer in a minute, I might just join to check in, but we will see. And yeah, I'm not sure what else there is to talk about. I mean, I kind of said it. Missouri did not look bad. I don't think there were all sorts of terrible mistakes, anything like that. It just looked like they couldn't get anything going. So, respect to them. Played a solid series, just couldn't find a way through. But either way, we are going to have an interview, and so we will be back in just one moment. And we're back with KC. Started a little rough, but you get the win. How's it feel to get the first on the season?
It feels great. Really excited to finally get the first dub under our belt. I think we got a strong season ahead of us. I feel real good with this roster.
And
Jared, you
Corvus.
got anything?
Well, first, can I go to Corvus? Your first game on the roster. How does it feel for you?
Pretty solid. I just fit in pretty well. Just, work's cut out for me.
Absolutely. And then another big series from you, Jared. Top of the leaderboard. Most of the games you won. You feeling comfortable?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, felt like first three series we went through is just a slump. Had to make some changes, but I think we'll be good for now.
Absolutely. Then a more general question. Obviously, game 1, you guys lose it 1-0. Then I believe you rattle off 10 straight goals to win the next 3 games. What do you think changed? Was it just you guys getting comfortable?
I think all of us would agree that we just figured out that we had to play upfield and just choke them at the midline, and that's pretty much what we did for the next 3 games. We did not let them get in our half. Maybe if I had to guess, maybe what do you think, boys? 20, 30 seconds they were in our half those last 3 games. I mean, we were just in their half, just driving it down their throat, literally, and that's what we wanted to do, and it
Yo,
worked.
Now, obviously, none of you on the team, but I do got to ask. KC last season started 0-3, won 8 straight. Is that what's happening here?
well, so I
Could
mean,
could be.
Well, the toughest challenge is probably up next, and I believe next week you guys do play Inchin. So how do you feel for that one?
I work.
Hmm.
I'm Mercer.
I haven't even looked at the roster yet, but I'm sure
It's
it's gonna
Inchin
be
Mercer.
Mers, Cloudsy, Mom Debbie, Smurfy.
oh, that's gonna be a good one. I think that's gonna probably be the
If he's
test for real
listening,
this
if
for the
we
3-8.
if we beat him,
What?
he owes me a pizza if we beat him.
Hmm. That's stakes then.
I think we'll, I think we'll be ready for it, doggo, for sure.
Yeah, this is week 1 new roster. We're just figuring it out. It's warm up.
Yeah, I think we'll be even evolved even more coming next week. So we got all week to game together now. So this is a real high that we'll run off with for the rest of the week going into next week.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the win and good luck next week. That's all I have for you guys.
Thank you, doggo.
All right. I mean, you heard them say it. They just realized they had to get more aggressive, and that's what they did, and that's what worked. Just felt like couldn't really get the threats on target in that first game, but every game afterwards, obviously they scored multiple goals and shut them out. So KC found their form. I think next week will definitely be a challenge against Inchin, who probably still need to be the #1 power ranked team. So definitely a test to say the least, but we'll see how that one goes. For now, that does do it for the night. And if I take a quick look at our schedule, currently one game scheduled for tomorrow night, so that will be at 9 p.m. But that does it for tonight, so we'll see you back then. But for now, your final score one last time: Kansas City 3, Missouri 1. We'll see you back tomorrow night.